she's gone. Wanted to borrow something else, I suppose. They're feverish with borrowing in this blessed house.
Damn her for a troublesome fool. Where's this I was when the knock came?
Oh. I was just going to say, aye, and for much more slaughter after this, oh God, forgive my sins and pardon thee.
Oh, yes, yeah. What? Will the aspiring blood of Lancaster sink to the ground? I thought it would have mounted. See how my sword weeps for the poor king's death. Oh, may such purple tears as these be always shed for those that wish the downfall of our house. If any spark of life be yet remaining, down to hell, and say I sent thee hither.
Is there anyone in or out or what?
Old Brennan on the moor.
Hey there. Is there anyone moving or is the old shack empty?
He was here before today. He's got his rent for his old houses, and he wants to be told again that the Bank of Ireland's a safe place to put it in.
No answer, eh? And me after seeing the light in the window. Maybe they are out. Well, for their own sakes, I hope they are, but it's hardly an honourable thing to gainsay a neighbour's knock.
He's gone. He's always a bit lively the day he gets his rents. How a man with his money can go on living in 2 rooms in a house in the street only a narrow way better than this, I don't know. What was he but an old painter and paper hanger, starving to save, and using his cunning to buy up a couple of old houses, give them a lick of paint, and charge the highest rent for the inconvenience of living in them?
Well, I wish he'd keep himself and his troubles far away from me now. Still, he isn't a miser. For he gives kids toys at Christmas, and he never puts less than half a crown on the plate in church on a Sunday.
So well he may.
What was he saying when he was here before?
Oh, the usual question, asking me what I thought about the Bank of Ireland, muttering about somebody not paying the rent, and that his birthday's due tomorrow.
I'm going to have to get a loan of a chair with arms on, and somehow make them golden. And I'll paint for the back on thin cardboard a cunning design of the House of Lancaster, the red rose, so that it'll look like a kingly seat.
The killing of the king by the Duke of Gloucester should go down well, and the whole thing should look sumptuous.
If only the king doesn't rant too much, saw the air with his hands and tear his passion to tatters. The old fool saw someone doing it that way, and he thinks it must be right. Well, I daren't attempt to recite me part now, for old Brennan of the Moor is waiting and listening somewhere down below, so I'll just get it off by heart. How old does he say he'll be tomorrow?
Only 76, he says, and feeling as if he was looking forward to his 21st birthday.
Well, he won't have long to wait.
He was muttering too about some air or other on the old piano he has at home.
Sure, it's one of mine he's put an air to. He's not there. He's gone home, I suppose. I wish you'd told me all that before.
I try to rest a little, Eamon, before you go to work. You're overdoing it. Sketching, reading, making songs and learning Shakespeare. Why don't you stick at one thing and leave the others alone?
They're all lovely. My life needs them all.
I managed to get on well enough without it. There's this sorrowful strike, too, about to come down on top of us.
There'll be no strike. The bosses won't fight. They'll grant the extra shilling a week demanded.
I thought this minstrel show was being run to gather funds together.
So it is, so it is. That's only in case the strike may have to take place.
You'll undermine your health with all you're doing. Tearing away what's left of your time by running after...
Go on. Finish what you were going to say. Running after who?
Nobody? Nobody.
Running after Sheila Maureen. That's what was in your mind to say, wasn't it?
If it was herself. Is there a new law out that a body's not to think of her own thoughts?
What have you got against the girl?
Nothing. As a girl, I'd say she's a fine-coloured silken shawl among a crowd of cotton ones. Still?
Aye, but still what? You know, you've an irritating way of never finishing some of your sentences.
She's a Roman Catholic. Steeped in it, too. The way she'd never forgive a one for venturing to test the Pope's pronouncement.
And who wants to test the Pope's pronouncement? Life and all our vital changes will go on testing everything, even to the Pope's pronouncement.
There's worse still than that in it.
Worse, is there? What may that be?
She's the child of a sergeant in the Royal Irish Constabulary, isn't she?
Well, she can't help that, can she?
I know that. But many have murmured against a son of mine going with the child of a man crouching close to their enemy.
This is everything, it seems, is against her. Save herself. Well, I like herself, not her fate. I want herself, not her father.
The bigger half of Ireland would say that a man's way with a maid must be regulated by his faith and hers. And the other half, by the way her father makes his living.
Ah, let the whole world join them. Fair she is. And her little ear is open to hear all that I try to say. So, was she the child of darkness itself, I'd take her by the hand and lead her out and show her off to all men.
She wouldn't be a lot to look at after she wended her way through poverty with you for a year and a day.
She gives no honour to gold. Neither does her warm heart pine after silks and satins from China and Japan, or the spicy oils of Eastern Asia. A sober black shawl on her shoulders. A simple petticoat.
Go on with you aiming for a kingly fool. I'm telling you, the hearts of all proper girls glow with the dream of fine things. And I'm telling you, too, that the sword jingling on the hip of Inspector Finglas, the red plume hanging from his menacing helmet, and the frosty silver sparkling on his uniform are a dazzle of light between her tantalised eyes and whatever she may happen to see in you.
Well, tell me something else to add to me hope.
Go on, reading. And don't bother to listen to your mother.
Do listen. But I'm drifting away from your mother. A dim shape now in a gold canoe dipping over a far horizon.
I did and dared a lot for you, Eamon, me son, in me time. When jeering death hurried your father off to heaven.
So it's I that know that well. When it was dark, you always carried the sun in your hand for me. When you suffered me to starve rather than thrive towards death in an institution, you gave me life to play with as a richer child is given a coloured ball. The face, the dear face that once was smooth is wrinkled now. The eyes, brown still, that once were bright, have now been dimmed by a strange stare into the future. The sturdy back that stood so strong is bending now. A well-tried leaf bronzed with beauty, waiting for a far-off winter wind to shake it from the tree.
I have a tight hole still. My back can still bear many a heavy burden, and my eyes, dimmer now than once they were, can still see far enough. Well, I better take this fancy robe from off me. There's to give me gorgeous notions.
He'd hardly come tonight, in this rain.
Who's to come tonight?
Well, can he? He's searching Dublin for a book he wants to give me.
That's another one I wouldn't see too much of.
Oh, Tim is all right.
He'll meet with a mishap someday. He doesn't keep his mouth shut.
Nonsense.
Could you spare a pinch or two of your Hudson soap, Mrs. Braden, dear, to give the Blessed Virgin a little bit of a wash? Though I've often said it's the washing that's done away with the bonny blue of the robe and the braver gold of its borders, and most of the royalty out of the crown. Little Ursula below is saving up her odd pennies to bring her where she'll find a new blue robe and where they'll make the royalty of the gilt glow again. But whenever she's a shilling up, there's need of food and burden. Oh, thank you kindly now. And though you're of a different persuasion, you'll see Our Lady of Ablanas Poor Well, bless you and your fine son for this little tribute to her honour and circumspect appearance before the world.
You're not going out again, surely, on a night like this, too.
Not really. Only down the road to Mrs. Cashmore's. She's not too well. I promised I'd drop in and see to a hot drink or something for her before she wandered off to sleep.
You think more of other people's homes than you do of your own. Every night for the past week you've been going out on one silly mission or another, like an imitation sister of charity.
I couldn't sit quiet knowing the poor woman needed me.
Now, a lot they do for you if you happen to need help from them.
We don't know that. A body shouldn't think of that, for such a belief would dismay and dismantle everything done outside of her own advantage. No harm to use an idle hour to help another in need.
Oh, good evening, Mrs. Braden. What a night. I'm nearly blown to bits. And the rain. Oh, the wind and the weather.
You must be perished. Take off your mac and come over to the fire. Get him to make you a cup of tea. Bring you back to life again.
No, really, I'm burning. The battle with the wind and the rain has made me warm and lively.
Hey ho, the wind and the weather. For the rain, it raineth every day. Sit down, take the weight off your legs.
Not worthwhile, but I can't stop long. You going out on a night like this, Mrs. Braden?
Oh, she has to go. She got an urgent call from a poor sick neighbour.
What is it? Could I do it for you?
No, you couldn't, no. The woman knows me, Mother. It's only to see her safe and warm in bed for the night. Mother won't be long.
Good night, Miss Sheila. Perhaps you'll be here when I come back. The rain's coming down in sheets. Now, she's got but a thin shawl round her shoulders.
She hasn't very far to go. Oh, look, the ham is ringing. You better dry it at the fire. Turn around, I'll unfasten it for you.
No, it's nothing. You're thinking now of your own pleasure. You weren't so eager to see me when I was knocking at the door a while ago.
You? But it was old Brennan of the Moor that was there.
Before him, I was there. He hammered at the door, too.
And me thinking the knocking was that of a pestered neighbour. I might have known it wasn't. It was so gentle.
After trying to slip in unnoticed, there I was with the whole house knowing I was at the door.
I was doing me Shakespeare part and I didn't want disturbance. So there I was, standing stiff and breathless like a herring in a pond, keeping me dear one away from me. Well, it's all over now. And here you are in me arms, safe and sure and lovely.
No, it's not all over. And don't press me so hard. Don't ruffle me tonight, for I feel a little tired.
Tired again, huh? So am I, more than a little tired. But never too tired to put a spark into a welcome for a loved one.
Oh, Evin, I do want you to be serious for one night.
Oh, very well, Sheila. Let us plan then how we can spin joy into every moment of tomorrow's day.
That's why I hurried here to see you. I can't be with you tomorrow.
And why can't you be with me tomorrow?
The daughters of St. Bridget begin a retreat tomorrow to give the saint a warm devotion. And Mother insists I go.
Is the St. Bridget more to you than the sinner, Eamon? Would you sooner go to a meeting than come to see me? Would you, Sheila?
Oh, God forgive me, I'd rather come to see you.
Yeah, well, come then, huh? God will be sure to forgive you.
I daren't. My mother'd be at me forever if I failed to go. I told you how she hates me to be near you.
Sheila. On the one day of the month when I'm free, you must be with me. I wouldn't go to a workers' meeting so that I might be with you.
There's another thing, Eamon. The threatened strike. Oh, why do you meddle with those sort of
Oh,
things?
Sheila, don't worry about that now. Sheila, don't be like a timid little girl ensconced in a clear space in a thicket of thorns. Safe from scratch if she doesn't stir, but unable to get to the green grass or the open roads unless she risks the tears the thorns can give.
Eamon, for my sake, if you love me, do try to be serious.
Sheila, our time has not yet come to be serious in the way of our elders. Soon enough to browse with wisdom when time's grey finger puts a warning speck on the crimson rose of youth.
Won't listen.
Let no damn frosty
Eamon, I
prayer
won't
chill the
listen.
sunny sighs that dread the joy of love.
You must look well ahead on the road to the future. You live your life through too many paths, instead of treading the one way of making it possible for us to live together.
But we live together now. We live in the light of the burning bush. I tell you, life is not one thing but many things. A wide branching flame, grand and good to see and feel, dazzling to the eye of anyone living it. Sure, I'm not one to carry fear about with me, as the priest carries the host. Let the timid tiptoe through the way where the paler blossoms grow. My feet shall be where the redder roses grow. But they bear long thorns, sharp and piercing, thick among them.
I came here as a last chance to talk things quiet with you, but you won't let me. So I'll go.
Oh, no, Sheila, Sheila.
Let me go, Eamon. Please let me go.
I tell you, it's a gay sight for God to see joy shine for a moment on the faces of his much troubled children.
Don't bring God's name into this, for it'll mean trouble to the pair of us. And your love for me lasts only while I'm here. When I'm gone, you think more of your poor painting, your songs, and your workers' union than they think of Sheila.
You're part of them all. You're in them all and through them all. Joyous, gracious, and a dear of vision. A bonny rose, delectable and red. Oh, Sheila, darling. You couldn't set aside the joy that makes the moon a golden berry in a hidden tree. You cannot close your ear to the sweet sound of the tinkling bell. That strikes but once and never strikes again.
Oh, dear, dear, dear me.
What the hell do you want?
Oh, me two sweet, snowy-breasted Dublin doves. Me woe it is to come rambling in through marjoram moments, scenting the serious hilarity of a genuine courting couple. Oh, I'm asking her, what's the dear one's name?
My name is Sheila.
Sheila, is it? Huh? Aye, and a Sheila are you? Aye, and a suitable one too, for there's a gentle nature in the two soft sounds. And a silver note on the echo describing grandly the pretty slender lass my two old eyes are now beholding.
I can't see you now, old friend. Here, come on, call again when time has halted us for an hour of rest.
It isn't me, I'm saying. We'll be dense enough to circumvent your longing to be deep down in the silent consequence of regarding each other without let or hindrance. It's easy seen, sweet lady, that you're well within the compass of your young man's knowledge, and unaware of nothing. So I may speak as man to lady. So, with Colin confidence, tell me now, what do you think of the Bank of Ireland?
Oh, for God's sake, man, Sheila's no interest in the Bank of Ireland. She cares nothing for money or anything money can buy.
Huh? Hey, don't be talking nonsense, man. Who's it dare think of what money could buy? What? Huh? I'm just a little consideration of stocks and bonds nestling in the Bank of Ireland at 4%, just enough to guard a poor man from ill, eh? What? Safe and sound in there, what? Isn't it?
I'm sure they must be, sir.
You the sensible young lady. Sure, I knew you'd say that, without fear or favour, huh? What do you say now? You're a man now of telling judgment.
Well, now, the state would have to tottle before you'd lose a shilling.
Go bang, absolutely bang, eh?
I'll go bang.
Bang! You hear that now from a man climbing up the scholarship? Oh, yes, stony walls, steely doors, locks and keys, bolts and bars, and all the bonds warm and dry and shining safe behind them.
Safe behind.
So, and none of it's stolen into Peter's pence. Huh? Wouldn't the Pope be mad if he knew what he was missing? Safe and sound, what? You think so too now?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Now, come on, old friend. We have to get you to go. Go.
Huh?
Sheila and I have things to talk about.
What about the song, then?
Song?
The one for the show. Isn't that what brought me up here? At long last, after hard straining, me and Sammy have got the tune down in tested clefs, quavers, and crotchets, fair set down to be sung by anyone in true time. And Sammy's below in his gay suit for the show, waiting to be called up to let you hear the song sung as only Sammy can sing it.
Well, bring him up, man. Why the hell didn't you tell me all that before?
Haven't I been trying all the time and you wouldn't let a man get a word in edgeways? Now, he's gibbet singing in front of her. Look, he's as shy as a kid in his first pair of pants.
Go on. Bring him up.
Right.
Wait till I'm gone, Eamon. I can't stop long, and I want to talk to you so much.
No, Sheila, you must hear the song. They've been working for a week to get the air down. It'll only take a minute.
Waited too long already. Aren't you more interested in what I want to say than to be listening to some vain fool singing a song?
Sheila, what's the matter with you tonight?
Let it wait over, Eamon. I can come to you here at some other time. I want to say something very serious about our future meetings.
All right, I'll hurry them off as soon as the song's sung. Here they come. Go on, sit down, please, do.
Out of the way there, please. Now, give the performer room to dispose himself. Isn't it a swell, huh? The centre group will be dressed the same way, while the corner men will be in reverse colours. Green coats, black trousers, white vests, see? Oh, the whole assembly will look famous. Hey, stare into the fire as if he wasn't here. He's extravagant and shyness, and sinks away into confusion at the stare of an eye. You understand?
There you are, Evin, me son of Vixen. The Irish magazines, I got me friend to pinch for you. Hello. What kind of a circus is it going on here?
Well, Mr. Brennan Moore is organising the singers for the minstrel show to raise funds in case the strike may have to take place, Rory.
Now, Sam, my son of gold, excavate the shyness from your system and sing as if you're performing before a royal command.
There's no royal commands wanted here.
Will you, for goodness sake, not be putting the singer out? I use the term only as an allegory, man.
Allegory man or allegory woman, there'll be no royal intrusions where the sword of light is shining.
For Christ's sake, Rory, let's hear the song.
Now, Sam, remember you're not in your working clothes and they're a different man entirely. Now, chin up, chest out. Now!
Pass up her black shawl, hides her body entirely, touched by the sun and the salt spray of the sea. But down in the darkness, a slim hand so lovely carries a rich bunch of red roses for me.
Sam, you're extending yourself on again, meow, son.
Her petticoat simple, her feet are but bare, and all that she has is but neat and scanty. But stars in the deep of her eyes are exclaiming, I carry a rich bunch of red roses for thee.
A second Count McCormick in the making. And whenever he sang Mother Machree, wasn't there a furore in heaven with the rush that was made to lean over and hear him singing it?
Is this a home sweet away from home hippodrome or what? And did I hear somebody prating about heaven and I coming in? Haven't you heard, old man, that God is dead?
Well, keep your grand discovery to yourself for a minute, please. Now, Sam, apologising for the other's rudeness. The last verse, if you please.
No arrogant gem sits enthroned on her forehead, or swings from a whitey for all men to see. But jeweled desire in a bosom most pearly carries a rich bunch of red roses for me.
Fair damsel and gentlemen, now, what do you think of the song and the singer?
The song was good, and the singer was splendid.
Yeah, well, what I heard of it wasn't bad.
I'm glad I pleased you all.
Do you not think a song is a trifle indecent?
Indecent. And what may our eminence's specification of indecency be? Are you catalogued, too, with the Catholic young men going about with noses long as a snipe's bill, stripping the gayest rose of its petals in search of a beetle, or sniffing a taint in the freshest breeze blowing in from the sea?
Lady present, boss.
It ill becomes a true Gael to stand unruffled when either song or story tries to introduce colour to the sabler nature of yearnings in untutored minds.
Lady present, boys.
The lady's going now. Thank you all for your entertainment.
We'll see each other again tomorrow evening.
No, not tomorrow. nor the next night either.
When then?
I can't tell. I'll write. Never, maybe. I warned you this might be the last chance of a talk for some time, and you didn't try to make use
I
of it.
made as much use of it as you'd let me. Tomorrow evening, then. Near the bridge. The Bridge of Vision. Where we first saw Angus and his coloured birds of passion
I
passing.
can't. I won't, so there. Oh, let me go.
Women are strange things. Elegant animals, not knowing their own minds a minute.
She'll come back. She'll come back.
What the hell with her?
Can I go now?
No, I'll wait and I'll be with you in a sec.
I just dropped in to tell you, Eamon, that I'll be getting Haeckel's Riddle of the Universe tomorrow, after a long searching. And I'll let you have it the minute it comes into me hand.
Thanks, Tim.
Gone she is, and left us lonesome. Vanished she is, like a fairy mist of an early summer morning. Stolen she is, by some pagan Protestant hand, envious of the love we had for Our Lady of Ablanda's poor. Our
Lady of Ablanda's gone! Nonsense, nonsense. No Protestant hand touched her. Where was she?
Safe in her niche in the hall she was after her washing, looking down on the comings and goings of her struggling children. And then we missed her and the niche was empty. Our Lady of Ablanda's gone!
And the dear knows what woe will fall on our poor house now.
And a good job, too! Inflaming yourselves with idols that have eyes and see not, ears and hear not, and have hands that handle not, like the chosen people, setting moon images and sun images, cutting away the true and homely connection between the Christian and his God. Here, let me and me singing away out of this unholy place.
All bark, but no bite. Or should we know him of old? Decent old blatherer. She doesn't he often buy violets and snowdrops even for young Ursula below, telling her she mustn't put them before a graven image, knowing full well that's the first thing she'll hurry home to do. Oh, and she's breaking her little heart below now, because our dear Lady of Ablana has left her. If old Brennan had a hand in her removal, woe betide him.
Our Lady of Ablana's gone!
Could you not all do better than wasting your times making gods after your own ignorant images?
No, it's enough, Tim, now. If your Lady of Ablana hasn't returned me tonight, I'll surrender me sleep after me night's work to go and search for her and bring her back safe to her niche in the hall. Nobody in this house touched her.
Ah, you'll see she'll pay you back for your kindness, Evin. Though it's little surprised I'd be. She came down of her own accord. She came down indignant and slipped off from us. Hearing the horrid talk that's allowed to float around this house lately.
Afraid of me, she was. I've got some lessons to get ready, so I better be going. I'll drop the book into you tomorrow. And I hope the poor Lady of Ablana's poor will find her way home again.
That fella that's gone will come to a rough end. Jeered and things sacred to our feelings.
He will.
The shunting yard will be a nice place to be tonight. Do you hear it?
Falling fast. That Mulcahy will get into trouble yet.
Huh? Not him. He's not a bad fella, really. He gave up his job rather than his beliefs. It's more than many would do.
What kid was to sketch the angel on the wall?
I did that. Oh, I'd give anything to be a painter.
What, like old Brendan of the Moor?
No, no. Like Angelica or Constable.
Never heard it.
Throw a whole world in colour on a canvas. Whether it be a man's fine face, a woman's shape astride of a cushioned couch, or a three-bordered house on a hill, done with glory, delaying God even, busy forging a new world, to stay a while and look upon that loveliness.
Eamon, will you put out your hand, man, and see if you're awake? What old book are you reading now, huh?
It's Ruskin's Crown of Wild Olive. It's a grand book. I'll lend it to you sometime.
What for? What would I be doing with it? I've no time to waste on books. Ruskin, curious name that now. He's not Irish, is he?
No, he's a Scotsman who wrote splendidly about a lot of things. Listen to this. Ruskin, talking to the businessman, says, your ideal of life is a pleasant and undulating world with iron and coal everywhere beneath it. On each pleasant bank of this world is to be a beautiful mansion, stables and coach houses, a park and hothouses, carriage drives and shrubberies. And here are to live the votaries of the goddess of getting on, the English gentleman.
There you are, you see, ain't it? The English gentleman.
Now, wait a minute, Rory. Irish or English, a gentleman's the same.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's different. What's in this Ruskin of yours except another old cod with a gift of the gab? Right enough for the English, pining after little things, ever raking cinders for the glint of gold. We are different. We have the light.
What do you mean, the Catholic faith?
No. No, that's there too. I mean the light of freedom. The tall white candle tipped with its golden spear aflame, the light we thought we'd lost. But it burns again, strengthening into a sword of light. Like in the song we sang the other night. Our courage so many have thought to be aging. Now flames like a brilliant new star in the sky. And danger is proud to be called a good brother. For our freedom has buckled her sword on her thigh. Then out to the place where the battle is bravest, where the noblest and meanest fight fierce in the fray. Republican banners shall mock at the foeman, and Fenians shall turn a dark night into day. Fenians are in force again, Eamon. The sword of light is shining.
One bob, 2, 3, 3 and 6, 3 and 9. 1 and 3 to get. A long way to go.
Maybe now the bookseller will give it to you for what you have, till you can give him the rest.
Oh, for God's sake, woman, if you can't say sense, say nothing. Constable's reproductions are 5 shillings second hand. And it's he that's selling it is the bastard who nearly got me jailed for running off with his Shakespeare. It's touch and go if he'll give it to me for the 5 bob.
Well, seeing you done without it so long, you can go without it longer.
I'll have it. The first week we get the extra shilling a week the men are demanding.
I wouldn't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Perhaps Our Lady of Ablana's pearl will work a miracle for me.
Hush, don't say that. Joking or serious, Eamon, I wouldn't say that. We don't believe in any of their blessed ladies. But as it's something sacred, it's best not mentioned. Though it's a great thing, her going off out of her niche like that, without a one in the house knowing why. They're all out hunting for her still.
Out hunting for her still there, are they? Well, let them hunt. Look, she's here, a prisoner under my arm.
Well, Mr. Brennan,
Brennan, it's goddamn mean of you. What good do you think you do by this
You
rowdy
can
load of your own
Wait till
opinions?
you see, wait till you
over
see
the
the voices are sorry for saying more. There you are. What do you think of her now? No, fair as the first grand tinge of the dawn she is, and bright as the star of the evening.
Glory be to God, isn't she lovely? But put her away, Brennan, for she's not a thing for Protestant eyes to favour.
Yeah, put it back, man. Don't touch it again.
Well, isn't that what I'm going to do? But boys, I want to get the shock of their lives when they see her shining in the Irish spot. Though, mind you, me true mind misgives me for decorating what's a charm to the people of Judah in the worship of idols. Mind you, the two of you are witness that I did it for the sake of the little one only, and not in any tilt towards honour of a graven image.
Well, it's done now. God forgive us both, and me for saying she's lovely.
Yeah, put it back, ma'am. Come on.
Right, all right.
Leave it quiet where you got it first.
He meant well, poor man, but he's done a dangerous thing. I'll be back before you start for work. It won't take us long to tender for the last time. The white sheets have come, the tall candles wait to be lit, and the coffin's ordered. And the room will look sacred with a bunch of violets near her head.
Oh, Sheila, Sheila. My heart cries out for you. But I am pigeon-livered and lack gall to make oppression bitter. Or ere this I should have fatted all the region kites with this slave's awful, bloody, bawdy villain. Oh, Will, you're a boyo, huh? A brave boyo, though, and a beautiful one.
Back in her old place she is, in her new coronation robes. It's funny to think it's the last place to look for her.
I'm busy now.
Huh? Oh, aye. So you are. So was he. You're busy reading. Huh? Read away. I won't disturb you. I'll just sit here and have a few quiet puffs in the old pipe. Oh, don't I wish I were young enough to bury myself in the joy of reading all the great books of the world. But when I was young, I had to work hard.
I work hard, too.
Of course you do. You know what I'm saying? All the more credit to you. Although it must be trying to have thoughtless people coming in and interfering with the golden movements of your thoughts.
Well, it's awful a damn nuisance.
Of course it is. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, there's none of the boobies entering now.
I met that Mulcanny on the way over with a book for you. But he stopped to tell a couple of railwaymen that the story of Adam and Eve was all a cod. Do you know what they're calling them around here now? The new broom. Because he's always saying that he'll sweep the idea of God clean out of the mind of man.
There'll be dire damage done to him yet. He was going to be flattened out by a docker the other day pretending that a man first foreman showed an undoubted sign of a tail.
Aye, and when he's fully formed, if he doesn't show the tail, he shows most of all the signs that go along with it.
But isn't that a nice dignity to put on the sacredness of man's conception?
Yeah, and some of them are saying that your encouragement of a maiming should come to an end.
Oh, indeed. Well, let them. I'll stand by any honest man seeking the truth, though his way isn't my way. So you yourself go around deriding many things beloved of our Catholic neighbours.
I contest only dangerous deceits specified by the Council of Trent, which are no way scheduled in the pages of the Holy Scriptures.
Yes, same. It's altogether different. He just goes round blathering in his ignorant Protestant way.
Oh, ignorant am I? And where would a body find an ignorance lustier than your own, what?
Ah, sure, man, you have the whole neighbourhood hectored with your animosity against Catholic custom and Catholic thought. Never hesitating to give the Pope even a deleterious name.
We did it to you, Zendara! And sent your bravest floating down dead in the waters of the Boyne! Aye, like the hosts of Pharaoh tumbling on the rush of the Red Sea! Aye, that was a slap in the pooch to your Pope.
Ah, you pair of damn fools. Should you not know that the Pope wanted King Billy to win? Should the Vatican was ablaze with lights of joy over King James's defeat at the Boyne?
You're a lawyer, he did.
You're a liar, it wasn't. Look, see, if I believed in the ministration of saints and angels, I'd say it was the good Protestant St. Patrick was at the head of what fell out of Derry Ochre among the Boyne.
Protestant St. Patrick is me hearing sound or what? What name did you mention there?
St. Patrick, the evangelical founder of our true church.
Is it dreaming I am? Is something happening to me or is it happening to you? Oh, man, it's mixing mirth with madness, you are. If you think St. Patrick ever looped his neck in an orange sash or tapped out a tune on a Protestant draw.
I refuse to argue with one who's no broad-minded man. Abuse is no equivalent to logic. So I say, God save the king and to hell with the Pope.
Yeah. Damn bigot shut to hell with the king! God save the Pope!
You see how they live in bitterness, one with the other? Envy, malice, and strife crawl from the coloured slime of the fairy tales that go to make what is called religion. But there's something now that'll bear 1,000 tests, showing neatly how the world and all it bears upon it came into slow existence over millions of years, and doing away forever with the funny wonders of the 7 days creation laid out in that fairy book, the Bible.
Hey, thanks, Tim. I'm going to have a good time reading it.
Now, that'll give you the true and scientific history of man as he was before Adam.
Dark and mind tries to lower us to what we were before the great and good God fashioned us. And what would any sensible person want to know what we were like before the first man?
To know the truth, to seek the truth is good, though it lead to the dangers of eternal death.
Between us and all harm.
Lord, I believe, help thou mine unbelief.
Look, the human form unborn. Look, the tail. Look! The oscoccyx sticking a mile out. There's no getting away from it.
This is holy art.
Poor St. Patrick.
Yeah, well, he's going to be a lonely man soon, huh? Look after the book for me, Eamon. When you've read it, you'll be a different man. Well, health to the whole year, and goodbye for the present.
I've nothing to do with that book, Eamon. For that fella gone out to lift up the floor of heaven to see what was beneath it. It's clapped in jail, he ought to be.
And the book banned.
Rory. Is that the sort of freedom you'd bring to Ireland? With a crowd of green branches and the joyous shouting? If we give no room to men of our time to question many things, all things, aye, life itself, then freedom's but a paper flower, a star of tinsel, a dead lass with gay ribbons at our breast and a gold comb in her hair. Let us bring freedom here, not with sounding brass and tinkling cymbal, but with silver trumpets playing, with a song that all men can sing, with a palm branch in our hand, rather than with a whip at our belt and a headsman's axe on our shoulders.
Eamon, are you there? Are you in?
It's young lassie. Sure, you should come back.
I don't want to see you here. Come on, into the other room.
Don't you go mocking our poet.
Come on, quick!
Don't you go singing out King Billy for the
Come
jeer.
on, get in you go, quick.
I prophesied she'd come back, didn't
Yes.
I, Eamon, huh? That she'd come back.
Yes,
Huh?
get into heaven.
Well, haven't you anything to say to me? This is a cold and cheerless welcome, Eamon.
I waited for you at the bridge today, but you didn't come.
I couldn't come. I told you why.
And I was very lonely.
So was I, Eamon. Lonely even in front of God's holy face. I don't mean to hurt you, but you must know we couldn't begin to live on what you're earning now, could we? Oh, Eamon, why do you waste your time on doing foolish things?
What foolish things?
What's that?
Some drunken row or other. Well, what foolish things?
You know yourself, Eamon. Trying to paint, going mad about Shakespeare, and consorting with the kind of people that can only do you harm.
Oh, Lord, let me forsake the foolish and live, and go on the way of Sheila's understanding.
Listen, Eamon, my love. You know what I say is only for our own good, that we may come together all the sooner. Now, really, isn't it comical I'd look if I were to go about in a scanty petticoat, covered in a sober black shawl, and me poor feet bare? Wouldn't I look well that way?
With red roses in your hand, you look beautiful.
Oh, for goodness sake, Eamon, be sensible. I can't bear the strain the way we're going on much longer. You'll either have to make good or...
Oh, what?
or lose me. And you wouldn't like that to happen.
I shouldn't like that to happen. But I could bear the strain.
I risked a big row tonight to come here to tell you good news. I've been told that the strike is bound to take place. There's bound to be trouble. And if you divide yourself from the foolish men and stick to your job, you'll soon be a foreman of some kind or other.
Who told you all this? Inspector Finglas?
Never mind who. If he did, wasn't it decent of him?
Do you know what you're asking me to do, woman? To be a blackleg. To blast with the black frost of desertion the gay hopes of me comrades, whatever you may think of them, the army comrades. Whatever they may say or do, they remain my brothers and sisters. Go to hell, girl. I've a soul to save as well as you. Oh, Sheila, you shouldn't have asked me to do this thing.
Eamon, it is a chance. Take it, do for my sake.
What the hell has happened to you?
Give us a drink, someone, will you? A gang of bowsies made for me, and I'm talking to a man. I barely escaped with my life. Only for some brave old one that had laid me out completely. She saved me from worse.
Well, what the hell did you do to bring all that on you?
I was just trying to show a fella the foolishness of faith in the hereafter. Something struck me from behind, and it was surrounded by feet making kicks at me.
Stone has done for the window.
Oh, so that's how the land lies, is it? Haven't I often said that if you go around leering at God and his holy assistants, one day he's bound to have a rap at you?
Stay away from that window there in case another one comes sailing in.
Jesus, I showed them.
Stop where you are, you fool!
I guess this was coming. This is what you bring down on innocent people with your obstinate association of man with the lower animals.
Only created impudence strives to set yourself above the eighth formation, genetically present in every person's body.
String out life from where it started and you find no sign, let alone a proof of the wisdom, dignity and civility of man ever having been associated with the manners of a monkey.
Look, then why do children like to climb trees? Answer me that.
They love it more where you come from than they do here.
It's surely to be pitied you are, young man. Letting yourself be bullied by ignorant books into believing that things are naught but what poor men are inclined to call them. Blind to the glorious and eternal facts that shine behind them.
Bullied be books. Eternal facts. These are all scared stiff at the manifestation of a truth or two. Look, do you not know that the contraction of catarrh, apoplexy, consumption and cataract of the eye is common to the monkeys? Now, knowledge you have now that you never had before, and a lot of them even like beer.
Well, that's something sensible at last.
Did they get their liking of beer from us, or did we get our liking of beer from them? Answer me that, you. Now, answer me that.
Answer him that. We're not Terra del Fuegians, you know, but sensible, sane, civilized souls.
Times promoted reptiles, that's all. You can't get away from your oscoccyx.
So, ladies present, stand on earth. Firm, upright, heads cocked. Looking at all men in the face, afraid of nothing. Men of goodwill we are, a bloom with the blessing of charity, showing in the dust we're made of the diamond core of an everlasting divinity.
Hung as high as Gilderoy he ought to be, and he deep in the evil of his rich illusions, spouting insults at war with the mysteries and facts of our holy faith.
Hush, hush, pretty lady, hush now. Look here. Take example from a poor old Protestant here, never letting himself be offended by a quiver of anger in any peaceable or terrified discussion. Now let that last word finish it. Venus, the end. See?
Finish yourself, you blurry-eyed witherskin, you grey beard. Singing songs in the public street for odd coppers, and all the boys in the Bank of Ireland working overtime, counting all the money you have in their front room. Venus, you!
Unharm the whole of them. The stone passed them by, touching none of them. Thank God for that mercy.
What the hell are you doing on your knees? Get up, get up! The riot is all dispersed. Oh, and Mother was the owl one who saved you from a sudden and unprovided death. Oh, and the blessed image has returned to our niche in the hall, all aglow in garments new. Listen.
Swiftly our woe away, and give us a chance to live lightly, an hour of our lives our faith. Lift up the poor heads ever bending, and light a lone star in the sky, to show the darkness descending a cheerier way to die.
She came back to her poor again, in raiment rich. She came back of her own accord. She came back to abide with our people.
Summer wind a little Ursula looked, and saw her come in the moonlight along the street.
My eye caught a glimpse of her too, gliding back to where she came from. And me heart whispered a sigh of prayer to itself as the vision passed me by. And I fancied I saw a smile on her holy face.
Oh, many have died to see this strange thing, this favoured night. And blessings will flow from it to all, tempered into a lively belief. And maybe true to some who happen to be a little out of step with the many marching in the mode of truth. A blessing generous on you all, except the evil thing that stands all stiff-necked underneath the roof.
Me?
Ah, you. That shouldn't find a smile or an unclenched hand in a decent man's house.
I'll go. There's too many here to deal with. I'll leave you to your miracle.
You're welcome to stay. For whatever surety of shelter's here, it's open to the spirits seeking to add a new colour to whatever truth we already know.
Well, shelter him then. That by right should be lost in the night. A black night and bitterly lonely. Without a dim ray from a half-hidden star to give him a faraway companionship.
Good God, I'm done for now.
Aye, and a desolate rest under a thorny and dripping thicket of lean and twisted winds.
I'll go before worse befall me. Goodbye, Eamon.
Goodbye, my friend.
We're keeping these people out of their beds. So long, all.
I'll be with you a minute, like. We can finish that argument when we're happy.
As we're meeting with them, simple as you want.
Shame on you, Sheila. For such a smoky flame to come from such a golden lamp.
Go and lie down, lady. You're worn out.
Tired out I am. I'm frightened by the scene of death I saw today. Dodge about how we may, we come to the same end.
Don't you think you ought to go too?
Let me have a few more words with you, Eamon, before we hurry to our separation.
There's nothing more to be said.
There's a lot to be said. But hasty time won't stretch an hour a little out to let the words be spoken. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The Protestant rector to see Mr. Braden. Oh, this way, sir. Ah, you know the way well, anyhow.
My dear Eamon.
It's a friend of mine, sir, Sheila Maureen. Sit down, sir.
I've hurried from home in a cab to see you, Eamon, before the night was spent.
I have a message for you. And a warning.
2 railway men to see Eamon. A full house tonight you're having, hey?
Excuse us, didn't know the Protestant minister was here. We'll wait outside till he goes,
No, come in, Bill. The rector is a dear friend of mine. Say what you have to say without fear. He's a friend.
Glad to hear it. You know the strike starts tomorrow.
Well, I know now.
Wouldn't give us the extra shilling. Offered us threepence instead, the losers. Excuse me, sir.
And the meeting's proclaimed.
That's part of what I came to tell you, Evin.
They handed that to our committee this evening, a warrant of warning.
I was advised to warn you, Eamon, that the authorities are prepared to use all the force they have to prevent the meeting.
Who advised you of this, sir? Inspector Finglas?
My church warden, Eamon. Come, even he has good in him.
I dare say he has, sir. Nothing against him.
I know that, Eamon.
What do the committee intend to do with this?
What would you do with it, Eamon?
That.
Exactly what we said to do.
It's not what any sensible body would think he'd do.
Further still, Eamon, me son, we want you to be one of the speakers on the platform at the meeting.
He'll do nothing of the kind, hear me? Nothing of the kind. Cinder-tongued moaners. Who's to make any bones about what you suffer or how you die? Eamon's his reading and his painting to do, and his mother to mind, more than lipping your complaints in front of gun muzzles.
To see Eamon we came, and not you,
Let the
miss.
man speak, then.
It's my answer they're seeking. Tell the committee I'll be there. That they honour me when they set me before me brothers.
talk to him. You're his friend, you can influence him. Get him to stay away, man.
It is right for me to warn you, Eamon, and you men, that the authorities are determined to prevent this meeting, and you run a grave risk in defying them.
We've chanced it. We've barked long enough, sir. Time to bite a bit now.
Warning's no good. That's not enough. Forbid him to go. Show him God's against it.
Who am I to say that God is against it? You are too young by 1,000 years to know the mind of God. If these be his brothers, he does well among them.
I'll get his mother to bar his way. She'll do more than murmur grand excuses.
Come to see me before you go, Eamon. Oh, and remember, wherever you may go, whatever you may do, a blessing deep from my breast is all around you.
Well?
Stretched out. One and one. Fast asleep, and I hadn't the heart to wake her.
Bye, Eamon. Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
This spongy leaden sky is Dublin. Those two me houses is Dublin too. Dublin's scurvy body, and we're Dublin's silver soul. And that's what Ada thinks of the city's soul and body.
You're more than right, Ada. But it wouldn't be too harsh. Violets here only tuppence a bunch. Tuppence a bunch, the fresh violets.
Apples and cakes here, tuppence a head. Penny each the rosy apples.
The sun is always at a distance, and the chill grey is always here.
Half-morning skies forever over us, frowning out any chance of merriment that comes staggering to us for a little support.
Ah, well, that's Dublin, Fiona. And that's the sky over it. Sorrow's a slush under our feet, up to our ankles, and the deep drip of it constant overhead.
A graveyard where the dead are all above the ground.
Without a blessed blink of rest to give them hope. And she's cocking herself up now, so that she stands among other cities as a queen of council, laden with knowledge, afire with the song of great men, enough to overawe all living beyond the salty sea. Under a different sun be day, and under a different moon be night.
Golden gander will do it, if I may a true prophet. He'd flash past the winning post like an arrow from the bow in the 500 guineas West Awake Steeplechase Championship.
In me neck he will. He'd have a chance if it was a ramble. Copper goose will leave him standing if I'm a true prophet.
Did me ears deceive me, or did somebody just say prophet?
You heard a murmur of it, Ada, and it's a bad word to hear, reminding us of our low estate at the present juncture. The prophets we once had are well hidden behind God be now, and 'tis no wonder, for we put small pass in them. And God in his generous anger's showing us what it is to be saddled with Johnnies come marching home, all song and shirt and no surety.
Well, we've got Guinness's brewery still, giving us a needy glimpse of a better life for an hour or two on a Saturday night. Although I hold me hand at praising for putting a Brian Boru's golden harp on every black porter bottle.
Historic district round here. Once the headquarters of a volunteer corps, in Grattan's time. Not, of course, that I agree with Grattan. And a great-great-grandfather of mine was one of the officers.
Oh, yes, was he?
Yes. Strange uniform he had. Richly black with sky blue facings. A yellow breastpiece fringed with red braid. Capping all, a huge silver helmet having a yellow plume soaring over it from the right-hand side.
Your own's not too bad, Mr. Churchwarden.
Smart, but a bit too somber, I think, sir.
Ah, penny each the rosy apples. Lovely for the chiselers. Jesus, what am I saying? Lovely for the little masters and little mistresses, stately in their carpeted and chandeliered dwelling houses.
Tuppence the bunch of violets, fit to go with the white and spotless cashmere gown of a radiant lady of fair dealing.
What are you saying, woman? That's a Protestant minister. Indeed, a gentleman, Diffna.
Yeah, me mind slipped for a poor minute. Tuppence a bunch, the violets.
Ah, penny here, eat the rosy apples.
Swift, too, must have walked here often, the thorny crown of madness penetrating even deeper into his brain.
Who are these?
Flotsam and jetsam. A few of them dangerous after dark, maybe, but harmless enough in the daylight.
I've read that tens of thousands such of these followed Swift to the grave.
Indeed, sir. And he was a queer man, the poor demented deal. A right queer... What the hell do you think you're doing, you rotten lizard? Look at what you've done, you mangy rat! What? You spat on my boots, you tousled toad!
Boots, sir!
Boots! Boots! Boots!
This is me, sir, not me, sir.
You!
Must have been someone else,
You!
sir. I've never spit in public in my life, sir.
English
Making a
remember
mistake,
you were the
sir.
king's uniform. Quiet, quiet, man! Pardon me. I lost my temper. I am more used to a blow with a stone than a dirty spit on my boot.
Let us go from here. Things here frighten me, for they seem to look with wonder on our ease and comfort.
Frightened? Nonsense. And with me.
Things here are of a substance I dare not think about, much less see and handle. Here, I can hardly bear to look upon the same thing twice.
Well, there you are. And as I've so often said, Braden is but a neat slab of a similar slime.
You wrong yourself to say so. Eamon Braden has within him the kingdom of heaven. And so indeed may these sad things we turn away from.
2 tiny sixpences, 4pence a head. Ah, well, sure, beggars can be choosers. But isn't it a hard life to be grinding our poor bums to powder, forever squatting on the heartless pavements of Dublin Street? Here's this old miser creeping after coppers, and some bank bulging with what he has in it already.
Rolling in the coin of the realm. Bastard.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to be alive when the sun's kind. I strolled with a fine maid far out in the country. The blossoms around us all crying for dew. On a daisy-decked bench where I sat down beside her and tucked up me sleeves for to tie up her shoe. And what's that to anyone, whether or no? I came to the fore when she gave me the cue. She closed her eyes tight as she murmured full low, be good enough, dear, for to tie up me shoe.
Isn't that outrageous now? On a day like this, too, and in a sober mood.
And in front of decent women as well.
Disturbing me dreams, a golden gander, galloping home to winning a canter.
The hawthorn shook all her perfume upon us,
red poppies saluted wherever they grew. The joyous exertion that flaunted before me when I tucked up me sleeves for to tie up her shoe. And what's that to anyone, whether or no? I learned in that moment far more than I knew. When she lifted her petticoat, shiny and slow, and I tucked up me sleeves for to fasten her shoe. The heathery hills were all dancing around us, for things in the world turned out to be true. When she put her arms around me and kissed me and murmured, "You've neatly and tenderly tied up me shoe." And what's that to anyone, whether or no? I ventured quite gamely to see the thing through. When she lifted her petticoat, silent and slow, and I tucked up me sleeves for to tie up her shoe.
Off with you, old man. Thinking to turn our thoughts aside from the way we are and the worn-out hope in front of us.
Get the hell out of that with your soothering songs of gaudy idleness.
Ah, making his soul he ought to be at his age, instead of chanting ditties that make you fear what'll come upon you in the darkness of the night. And ne'er a sword by your side either.
Away with you and your heathen songs, to parts renowned for ignorance and shame.
Isn't it a wonder now you wouldn't sing an Irish song free of blemish? Instead of one thickly speckled with the lure of modern entertainment.
Be quiet, man. He sang a merry song well. And he should have been given a fairer greeting.
Why didn't you stop him before he began? Pearl of the white breasts now. A battle song, a monster. That would pour into your Con's battle fire of the 100 fights. Watchman of Tara he was. His arm reaching out over deep rivers and high hills to drag out a host of strong enemies shivering in shelters.
Oh, will you two with your spangled memories of battle-mad warriors, buried too deep for words to find them. And here the rosy apple.
Away and leave us to saunter and sleep, and crave out a crust in the grey kingdom of quietness. Tuppence a bunch, the fresh violet.
Rouse yourselves. We hold a city in our hands.
It's a bitter city.
It's a black and bitter city.
It's a bleak, black and bitter city.
Like a battered, tattered whore, bullied be too long a life.
The three gates are castles of poverty, penance, and pain.
She's what our hands have made her. We pray too much and work too little. Meanness, spite, and common patterns are woven thick through all her glories, but her glory's there for open eyes to see.
Well, take your fill of her glory then, for it won't last long, but you're heading against them that hold the kingdom and who wield the power.
We waste our time here. Come on.
No, be still, man. It was dark when the Spirit of God first moved on the face of the waters.
There's nothing moving here but misery. We're useless here. I'm off if you're not.
Now, wait a moment, Rory. Who knows what a word may bring forth? The leaves and blossoms have fallen, but the tree isn't dead.
And do you think talking to these tattered second-hand ghosts We'll bring back heaven's grace and heaven's beauty to Kathleen Ní Houlihan.
Rory, Rory, your Kathleen Ní Houlihan has the bent back of an old woman as well as the walk of a queen. We love the ideal Kathleen Ní Houlihan, not because she's false, but because she's beautiful. We hate the real Kathleen Ní Houlihan, not because she's true, but because she's ugly.
For God's sake, man.
God speed you, Scott.
Forget him. And remember ourselves. And think what we can do to pull down the banner from dusty bygones. And fix it up in the needs and desires of today.
Songs of Usheen and Sword of Oscar could do nothing to tire this city of its shame.
Friend, we would that you should live a greater life. We will that all of us shall live a greater life. Our strike is yours. The step ahead for us today, another one for you tomorrow. We who know and have known the emptiness of life shall know its fullness. The apple grows for you to eat. The violet grows for you to wear. Young maiden, another world is in your womb.
Soldiers will be chasing us with gunfire. The Polish hopping buttons off our heads. Our sons and husbands hurried off to prison to sigh away their time in gloomier places than they live in now.
Don't flinch in the first flare of a fight. Take heart of grace from your city's hidden splendor. Look. Look. The sky has thrown a gleaming green mantle over her bare shoulders, bordered with crimson, and with a touch of gentle magenta on her handsome head. Look! Look! Look, the vans and lorries rattling down the quays. Turn to bronze and purple be the sun. Look like chariots forging forward to the battlefront. Look!
Shy and lovely as well as battle-minded.
Blowing like a song sung by Usheen himself.
Something funny must have happened. Oh, clear to God, I never noticed her shine in that way before.
Look, the lounges opposite have changed to sturdy men of bronze, and the houses themselves are gay in purple and silver.
There's the great dome of the forecourts, looking like a golden rose in a great bronze bowl. And the river flowing below it, a purple patch marbled with ripples of scarlet. Watch the seagulls gliding over it. Look like restless white pearls astir on a royal breast. Our city's in the grip of God.
Oh, hell, it's grand.
Oh, blessed be our city forever and ever.
Home of the Ostmen and the Normans and the Gael, we greet you. Greet you as you catch a passing hour of loveliness and hold it tightly to your panting breast. Fair city, I tell thee, our soul shall not slumber within the warm beds of ambition or gain. Our hands shall stretch out to the fullness of labor, till wonder and beauty within thee shall reign. We vow to release thee from anger and envy, to drive our years full past thy cross from thy gate, till wise men and matrons and virgins shall murmur, O city of splendor, right fair is thy fate. Fair city, I tell thee that children's white laughter and all the red joy of brave youth going gay shall make of thy streets a wild harp ever sounding, touched by the swift fingers of young ones at play. We
of light is shining.
Sons and daughters of princes are we all, and one with the race of my nieces.
Praise God for the urge of jubilation in the hearts of the young.
And for the swiftness of leg and foot in the heart of the dance.
And for the dream that God's right hand still holds all things firmly.
What is it you're listening to?
I must go, fair maiden. Goodbye.
Is it going to go you are? Away from all the fine things shining around us. Amn't I good enough for you?
You're lovely staying still. And brimming over with a wilder beauty when you're dancing, but I must go. May you marry well. And raise up children fair as Ema was, and fine as Oscar's son. And may they be young when Spanish ale foams high on every head, and wine from the royal popes a common drink. Goodbye.
Rosy apples, penny a head. Who was it spoke that time? Jesus, I must have been dreaming.
So was I. The way I thought I was lost in a storm of joy in many colours, with gay clothes adorning me.
Dreaming I was, when I heard strange words in a city nearly smothered with stars, with God guiding us along the banks of a purple river, all of us clad in fresh garments, fit to make Ushy mad to sing a song of the revelry, dancing in and out of God's own vision.
Now when you come over dwelling on our song sung by Ushy, a dewy violet, tuppence a... Oh, Jesus, apples, I mean.
Tuppence each, tuppence a bunch, the fright. What can that be now?
Bamford marching soldiers, out to prevent our meeting and to stop our strike.
We'll have both, in spite of them.
We swear to release thee from hunger and hardship, from things that are ugly and common and mean. Thy people together shall build a great city, the finest, the fairest that ever was seen.
As thou didst rise from thy grim grave, so may we rise and stand to brave the power bestowed on fool or knave. We beseech thee.
Hymn 625. We must have that as our opening hymn, Samuel.
It's got to go in, sir.
As you say, it's got to go in. Did you want to speak to me, Samuel?
Excuse me, sir, for what I'm going to say.
Yes, yes, go on.
Something's after happening, sir, that I don't like.
Oh, what's that, Sam?
Mr. Foster was here this morning, running a hand through the daffodils sent for Easter, and found something he didn't like.
Yes?
Well, it's not for me to remark on anything that manoeuvres out in front of me, or to slip in a sly word on things said, done, or thought on, be the pastors, masters, and higher individuals of the congregation. But there comes a time, sir, when the true man should and must speak out.
And the time's come to speak out now. Well, what is it, Sam?
This morning, sir. And the dear spring sun shining on the yellow robes of Peter and the purple robes of Paul, and me arranging the books in the pews. Who should come stealing in? But lo and behold, you're Foster and Dowsett. Have a squint around. You see the select vestrymen. I couldn't ask why they were nosing about in the silence of the church on an ordinary weekday morning.
Yes, but a long time ago you said something about daffodils.
I'm coming to them at a gallop, sir.
Good. Well, let's hear about the daffodils.
Aha, says I, when I see the two prowlers, their heads close together, whispering. Aha, says I, there's something on the carpet.
Is what you have to tell me something about Foster and Dowsett, or is it about the daffodils?
Wait till you hear now. Sometimes Foster and Dowsett will be to the fore, sometimes the daffodils. What are these two old codgers up to, says I, sidling up to where they were, humming a hymn.
Humming a hymn? I'm glad to hear it, because I'd be surprised to hear either of them humming a hymn.
And me it was humming a hymn, sir. For in a church, I like me thoughts to go with the work I'm doing, if you know what I mean.
It'll be nightfall before you get to the daffodils, man.
Well, there was I, getting closer, by degrees. When all of a sudden, didn't Foster turn on me shouting, are you going to be a party to the plastering of popish emblems over a Protestant church?
Popish emblems?
The daffodils, sir.
The daffodils? But they simply signify the new life that spring gives. And we connect them in a symbolic way, quite innocently, with our blessed Lord's rising. And a beautiful symbol they are, too. Daffodils that come before the swallow dares and take the winds of March with beauty. Shakespeare, Sam.
Oh, altogether too high up for poor me, sir. When he saw the cross of daffodils made by Braden, he near went daft. God knows what the upshot will be, sir, if they're fixed to the communion table. Is it really there it's to go, sir? Wouldn't it look a bit more innocent over the pulpit?
I shall place them myself in front of the communion table, and if Mr. Foster and Mr. Dowsett ask anything about it, say that it has been placed there by me. Now, would you please distribute these through the pews, Sam?
Very good, sir.
May wonder cease when we grow tame, our worship virtue in a name. May love for man be all our fame, we beseech thee.
Ah, my dear Mrs. Brayton. Hasn't it been a lovely day? The weather promises well for Easter.
It'd be good if other things promised as well as the weather, sir.
We must be patient, my dear friend, and more hopeful. From the clash of life, new life is born.
And often, new life dies in the clash, too. Ah, when he comes, sir, speak the word that'll keep my boy safe at home. Or here.
I wish I could, my dear friend. I wish I could.
His mind, like his poor father's, hates what he sees as a sham. And shams are powerful things.
Let those safely sheltered under the lawn of the bishop, the minver of the noble, the scarlet and ermine of the judge, say unto him, this thing you shall not do, I won't. For sometimes out of the mouths of even babes and sucklings cometh wisdom.
If what's against him be so powerful, he is helpless. There's Eamon sit safe by his own fireside.
Wait for me.
Ah, I'm so glad you've come. I hope you'll stay.
I come but to go. You got the cross of daffodils?
Your mother brought it to us. It will hang in front of our church's greatest promise. Come and place it there with your own loyal hands, Evin.
Loyal hands. Engaged in rough rending of law and the rumpling up of decency and order. And all for what? For what would but buy blacking for boots or a pane of glass to mend a broken window.
He's right, Eamon, me son, he's right. Money is the root of all evil.
A shilling is little to you, and less to many. To us, it is our Shekinah. That's right, showing us God's light is near. Showing us the way in which our feet must go. A sun ray on our face. The first step in the march of 1,000 miles.
I register a lonely warning here. that the people of power today will teach a lesson that many will remember forever, though some fools may not live long enough to learn it.
Stay here, my son, where safety is a green tree with a kindly grove.
Stay here, where time goes by in sandals soft, where days fall gently as petals from a flower, where dark hair growing grey is never noticed.
He comes for us!
I go with you.
Before you go to carry out all your heated mind is set to do, I warn you for the last time that today swift horses will be galloping and swords will be out of their scabbards.
I hope you at least will find no reason to set your horses moving.
I'll do my duty, sir. And it would be a good thing if someone we all know did his in that state of life unto which it has pleased God to call him.
Damn it, man, when you repeat the Church's counsel, repeat it right. Not unto which it has pleased God to call him, but unto which it shall please God to call him.
And damn it, man, do you think that what the fellow's doing now is the state of life unto which it has pleased God to call him?
I have neither the authority nor the knowledge to deny it, though I have more of both than you, sir.
Oh, cancel from your mind the harder things you want to say, and do your best to save us from another sorrow.
Remember all, when swords are drawn and horses charge, the kindly law, so fat with hesitation, swoons away and sees not, hears not, cares not what may happen.
Look at the round world, man, and all its wonders God made flaming in it. And what are you among them, standing here or on a charging horse, but just a braided and a tasseled dot? Go on your way, my son, and win. We'll welcome another inch of the world's welfare.
Go, and may the Lord direct you. The inspector's bark is louder than his bite is deep.
Bear back, my boy, when you see the horsemen charging.
Now, Miss Maiden, you run along to the vestry and make us a good cup of tea. I'm dying for one. You'll join us, Miss Maureen, won't you?
Oh, no, thanks. I shouldn't even be here. I'm a Catholic, you know.
I know, and I'd be the last to ask you to do anything you shouldn't, but rest assured, there's no canonical law against taking tea made by Protestants. Now run along and help Mrs. Braden. I'll join you in a moment.
Sir, here, sir. It won't shatter the community at large, this disturbance, will it, sir?
I hope not.
I mean, the Bank of Ireland will still stand, what? Ravenous to break in, some of them are. But Ireland doors are hard to open, what?
I suppose so.
Aye, are they, what? He supposes so. Only supposes there's a responsible man for you.
Come in and have a deco with our grand cross.
Cross what cross?
What a daffodils for Easter. To be put in front of the communion table.
Popery be God! What's that? What's happening?
It's a crowd of people throwing stones. Throwing them at two men, running for their lives.
Let's get into it. Quick, it's almost beginning already.
We're safe here in the grounds. Church grounds sacred. Unguarded vermin or spellings. Papists! The lot of them!
And one of their leaders, a select vestryman.
And that damned rector standing alongside him, steeped in popery. Sign of the cross, turning eastward, saying the creed, sung communion. Begone, it's a public scandal.
Some of them stones scorched me ear passing by. Here, we should never have worn our uniforms. Give us away. I knew we weren't for one of the coldest scabs.
Ah, scabs themselves. Smoky, venomous bastards. I tell you, I'd wear my uniform in the Vatican. Look, there's my sash for all to see. You should have stood by me, man. Stood like the heroes of Doyle's Bray.
Hey there, in there! Open the blasted door, will you? I'm not in a half-dead man!
What's up? Oh, what's happened?
Look, the Pope's boys with hard stones and smitten sore. Honest men, virtuous and upright, have this day been smitten sore with peepy stones. Oh, her poor head.
St. Bartholomew's Day is dawning again, I'm telling you. And dismembered Protestants will lie on all the streets.
You can't be badly hurt when you complain so grandly.
Ha! Ha! Stand up for the villains, be making little of our hurt. Oh, so do I do. Here. Are you going to stay here and put testimony to the fullness of the Protestant faith?
Oh, I would, and welcome. Only I have to go. For by this hour and every day, I make it a rule to be sturdy in the reading of a chapter of God's word so as I won't herd on to worldly things too strongly.
Jellyfish Protestant. I'm telling you, the fires of Smithfield will be blazing around Protestant bodies again, and coloured lights will shine on all the Vatican windows soon.
And we'll be the first to go up in the flames.
It's nonsense.
It's not nonsense, man. Every sable robed Jesuit is going about chuckling, his hands twitching to pounce on men like me here, and Eddie Dow's are there to manacle us, head, hand and foot, for the wheel, the thumbscrew and the rack, and then to finish us off at the stake in a happy Romish auto de fe. I tell you, the Loyola boyos are out to fight another battle with the men of King Bully.
Well, let the Loyola boyos and King Bully fight it out between them. I'm too busy to join either side. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're not going to be let slide off like that, man, with your guilty conscience. There are things to be done, aye, and things to be undone in yon church there, oh, aye.
Indeed.
You speak, man, speak. Don't leave it all to me.
First, sir, we want you to get rid of Braden from the vestry and from the church.
Oh, indeed.
It's not, oh, indeed. Answer the question, man. Plain, yes or no.
Gentlemen, Mr. Braden stays in the vestry until the parishioners elect someone else. As for the church, God has seen fit to elect him a member of Christ, and it is not for me, or even for you, gentlemen, to say that God did wrong.
And when did this wonderful thing happen?
At his baptism, as you yourself should know.
Ha! Popery! Popery! Nothing but popery! The whole place is infested with it.
And now, Mr. Foster, be good enough to let my arm go.
Do you hear that? There's the bugle sounding the charge. And soon the king's horses and the king's men will be pounding the rioters under their feet. Law and order in the church and law and order in the state we must have. And we're fighting here as they're fighting there for the crown and civil and religious liberty. You hear that? Your Braden fella'll soon be dashing in here for the church to hide him.
The cross of Christ be between him and all harm.
The cross! A poopy symbol! There you are, you see. A poopy symbol to be flourished in the faces of Protestant people. Ichabod!
Oh, I'll not stick it! I'll not stick it! The rage kindling, godly Luther is kindling me. Here, give me hold of that. The Bible and the crown, the torn of half, the orange and blue, and the taking of popery under a Protestant feet.
The drum, the Protestant drum!
That was a real man.
Oh, please, God, let me into the church till all the strife is over. No place is safe with the soldiers burden and the police running mad in a flourish of battle.
Be calm, be quiet. They won't harm a woman. They remain men, however furious they may be for the moment.
Ah, well, God help your innocence. Oh, you should have seen them striking out at men, women and children. And my own friend Daphne in the hospital, getting her face laced with stitches, the way you'd lace a shoe. And all along of following that mad fool Braden.
Go in then. See her safe.
For God's sake, someone, tell me if the Reverend Substance Clinton is here. Or have I to cross a long way further?
He's here. I'm he, my good woman. What is it you want of me?
I've a message for you from Eamon Braden.
Oh, yes. Well, where is he?
He's gone.
Gone where?
Gone to God, I hope.
May he rest in peace. And the message?
Yes. He whispered it in my ear as his life sped through a bullet hole in his chest. Soldiers. Soldiers. He said, this day is but a day's work done, and it'll be begun again tomorrow. You're to keep an eye on the old woman. He'd like to lie in the church tonight, sir. Oh, for God's sake, get us a drop of water.
Sam.
Oh! My hips hurt, sir. The foot of a plunging horse caught me, and I lying flat on the ground. He sent a quick and a long farewell to you, sir. We stood our ground well enough, though. Now at last I can have a trickle of rest.
Where did you leave him? Where is he lying now? Oh, Eamon, my dear friend. O Lord, open thou mine eyes that I may see thee, even as in a glass darkly, in all this mischief and all this woe.
What's up? What are they all doing now?
They're bringing the body of Braden to the church.
Coming here.
He died for us.
I don't want our church mixed up with this venomous disturbance.
All things in life, the evil and the good, the orderly and disorderly, are mixed with the life of the church militant here on earth. We honor our brother, not for what may have been an error in him, but for the truth forever before his face.
Now, look, see, I not want to sit down here and listen to a tumbling blather of words. Will you, or will you not give in to us?
It is a small thing that you weary me, but you weary my God also. Stand aside and go your way of smoky ignorance, leaving me to welcome him whose turbulence is sunken into a deep sleep, and who cometh now as the waters of Shiloah that go softly and sing sadly of peace. Lord, thou hast been our refuge from one generation to another. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday.
Both for more abundant life
Every laughing, thoughtful jest, gemmed with many a thoughtful tear, Jesus, son of Mary.
Evin, my own poor Evin.
When Sharon rose him nigh to shore, to see a land less seen before, him to rest eternal still, Jesus, son of Mary.
We'd better be going. The man's a malignant ruminizer. Keep your eye on the rabble going out.
I don't think there's any life left in them. I'll never forgive that inspector for refusing to back our demand.
That's the last, the very last of him. A core of darkness stretched out in a dim church.
It was a noble and a mighty death.
It wasn't a very noble thing to die for a single shilling.
Maybe he saw the shilling in the shape of a new world.
Oughtn't you to go from this gloom, Sheila? Believe me, I did my best. I thought the charge would send them flying, but they wouldn't budge. Wouldn't budge until the soldiers fired and he was hit. Believe me, I did my best. I tried to force my horse between them and him.
I believe you, Inspector Finglas.
Tom to you, dear. Come, Sheila, come. Let us put these things away from us as we saunter slowly home.
Oh, not now. Oh, not tonight. Go your own way and let me go mine alone tonight.
Be sparing in your thought for death, and let life shine before you. Be sparing in your thought of death for one who spent his life too rashly and lost it all too soon. Ill-gotten wealth of life, ill-gone forever.
Oh, Tom, I hope you're right. You are right. You must be right.
You'll see it clearer, dear, when busy time and space has set another scene of summer's glory. A newborn spring's loud voice of hope hushes to silence the intolerant dead.
He said that roses red were never meant for me. Before I left him last, that's what he said. Dear loneliness tonight must help me think it out, for that's just what he said. Oh, you dusky-minded killer of more worthy men.
What are ye doing here? Get home! Home with ye, ye lean rats, to your holes and haunts! Do ye think the like of ye alone are decked with the dark honor of trouble? Heard what I said? Are you deaf or what?
I'm a Protestant and a worshipper in this church.
One of the elect. So was Braden. Well, keep away from unruly crowds. Men don't stop to ask which way you worship when they raise their arms to strike.
Now, my wife insists that you stay with us this evening, so there's no getting out of it.
She's kind. Here's the tree he loved. Bare or drenched with blossom. Like himself. For fine things grew thick in his nature. And later come the berries. The red berries. Like the blood that flowed today from his white body. Putting out the lights here.
Yes, yes, before he goes home for the night.
Isn't it a sad thing for him to be lying lonesome in the cheerless darkness of the livelong night?
Sam, leave the lights on tonight. He's not so lonesome as you think, dear friend. But alive and laughing in the midst of God's gay welcome. Come.
Light on all night. More of his Romanizing maneuvers.
Hey, hold on there a sec.
What the hell do you want?
Just to sing a little song he liked as a sign of respect and affection and as a finisher off to a last farewell.
What do you take me for? You and your song and your last farewell.
For a bare few minutes only. And leave the door open so the sound will have a fair chance to go into him.
Hmm?
That's it. You're a kind man. Really.
A sober black shawl hides her body entirely, touched by the sun and the salt spray of the sea. But down in the darkness, a slim hand so lovely carries a rich bunch of red roses for me.
May Cluskey is a member of the Abbey Theatre Company.